Hey, what's up YouTube? It's King Vita here, and I'm back with another review. And today we've got the Ryusoul Changer. So, there is the Ryusoul Changer. And before we get into that, we'll take a look at the packaging. So here's the Ryusoul Changer right here. Here's Ryusoul Red. Here is the Ranger key it comes with. On this side, you have Ryusoul Red with the Ryusoul Changer, and on this side you have Ryusoul Red trying to grab a key, apparently, with the Ryusoul Red key. And on the back you have your obligatory product shot that does this, that, and the other, and it actually has music, and it can pretty much do everything that the Ryusoulger Morpher does. So there you go, there's Ryusoul Red. And warning, do not eat anything in this box, very dangerous. Not for kids. So that's basically it. Not for kids 0 to 3 years old. So here you have the Ryusoul Changer. This is their Ryusoulger Morpher, or as he is known here in America, called Power Rangers Dino Fury. And this is the Japanese version. However, for whatever reason, it came in a Korean box, but whatever. This is the Japanese version. Because on the actual toy, if you can see, it actually has a lot of Japanese text right there. So, made in China, but that's Chinese text, but whatever. The sounds are in Japanese. But, yeah, let's take a look at the Morpher here. So it is a dinosaur because Ryusoulger is based on dinosaurs. We're back to wrist changers now. So yeah, this actually is worn on your wrist, and there's no way to turn this off. So let's turn this on, and I'll get to why you can't turn this off, because this has no on-off switch. The only thing keeping this off or on is this little tab right here. You lose this pull tab, it'll forever stay on until it runs out of battery. So yeah, let's get to opening this. Slide this here. There you go. So now it is turned on. And before we get into this, we'll take a look at the Ranger key it comes with, because this does come... It does come with a Ranger key. Sorry about the whole shaky thing. I accidentally pressed this button here. But this does come with a Ranger key, and the Ranger key is this right here. This is what the Ranger key looks like. It's a T-Rex, just like the Morpher itself. And there you go. You have the eye. You have the teeth right here, which becomes a sword in key mode. Got a nice painted silver here in the teeth as well. And on this side, you have a Megazord head. Now, why do you have a Megazord head? Because in this toy line, these Ranger keys double up as a Megazord figure. So you could switch out the figures. You could switch out the Ranger key. If you buy the Megazord separately, you can switch out the Ranger key to switch out the Megazord. Now, these keys come with a spring. They're just like the Gokaiger keys, where if you press here, this isn't really a button. It's more like a spring, because if you press this here, there you go. It changes the key. It activates the key. So let's take a look at Ryusoul Red here. He's a knight. Really cool. And he has a shield as well. So that looks really cool. So the Dino head doubles as a sword, because if you open it, there you go. You can see he's holding a golden sword because he's a knight. So also the pattern here, this electric pattern. Stop. Stop making noise. This little pattern here, it's not time yet. This little pattern right here, which is the Ryusoulger's symbol, actually goes all around the chest here as well. So that's pretty cool. Now, to activate this Ryusoul changer, if you're going to morph, there's a little window here, which this will show through. The shield will show through. So I think that's a nice touch. And as you can see, it goes through here. And once it activates, this also makes noise. Just like the Gokaiger Morpher, this makes noise for everything. So let's insert this right here. And this does have rails in there where this little these rails will slide into. So if you slide it in here, nothing happens. However, when you turn it, this is also motion censored. So this is weird. It should make a noise for when it engages and disengages. There you go. That is so cool. And if you press this again, that is really, really funny. The speaker is right here. So all the sounds you'll hear will come out of this, the front here. And if you press it again, and you hear the Morpher. Does it say anything else? No, it doesn't. If you press it here again, it'll just restart the thing. Yeah, it'll just restart everything and it'll just do it. And if you disengage this, it also makes a noise for when you when you remove the key. So I think that's really interesting. Noises that this has by itself, it's just that. There you go. And to reset it, you just push the helmet back down, and there you go, it's reset. So next time when you insert another Ranger key, so there you go. It basically disengage. It'll do the exact same noise every time a key is inserted, regardless of whichever key is inserted into the Morpher. So I think that's really interesting, because the Gokaiger Morpher will tell you which key. If I remember in the review, I'd had to check my own videos, but I remember the Gokaiger will tell you which key is inserted after, if you press a certain button, it'll tell you which key is inserted. It knows which Ranger. Pretty sure. This does not. This does not recognize which Ranger is inserted into the Morpher. So it does the same noise for every single Ranger key that is inserted into the Morpher, regardless of color. So if you have the red one, it'll be the same as having the black one, as having the pink one. It doesn't really matter. So, I really like this toy. This is probably one of my favorite Morphers of this season. I think this Morpher is like really beefy. Let me turn this off. Slide this. This is the only thing that turns this Morpher on and off. You slide it here, in there. There you go. And now, because it's turned on, it doesn't make a noise. So yeah, it's the only thing turning it on and off. I like this whole idea because, I mean, I'm not opposed to having wrist changers, but I mean, I kind of like holding my Morpher rather than having it on the wrist, but that's just me. Also, this did come with a strap because obviously this is a wrist changer, and the strap fits in through these little, it slides through these little holes here, and there, and it'll actually stay in place. Because if I bring out the strap, this is what the strap looks like. It's just a plain black strap. And also, this is, because this is made for kids, I believe it's like one size fits all. So this does fit my wrist. These two little plastic things, I don't know what you call them, stoppers, they're used to keep the Morpher in place. So how this works is you want to slide this like this, like so. There you go. Quit moving. Go. There. And these two will stay in place. These two little stoppers will stay in place. And making it easier for you to wear it on your wrist. Let me see. Come on. This is going to take a while. Give me 1 second. I do have pretty big wrists. So these might actually not fit me. Oh, what do you know? They actually do fit. So there you go. That's what they look like on wrist. They're actually pretty big. Very, very big, if I do say so myself. They don't feel that heavy, mainly because they're plastic, but after a while, I can see this getting very annoying, and, I mean, this is made for smaller wrists, but at the same time, you know, you could use this for cosplaying and things like that, but if this bothers you, if this thing being really beefy, excuse me, oh, wow, excuse me, if this thing being extremely beefy bothers you, you can, you know what? You could actually wear this as a belt buckle. I know they don't wear this as a belt buckle, but you could. You have the option. So yeah, if the wrist strap does not, if you do not like the wrist strap on this, you can wear this as a belt buckle. But since this is made for younger kids, you might have to get a different strap, or, you know, modify this strap so it could fit your wrist without, you know, hurting you or squeezing onto it. So, but that's basically it for this thing. This is super fun to play, and I'm glad it's red because red's my favorite color. But this is super fun to play with, and this is good for cosplaying and just for collecting Morphers like I do. But either way, it's really, really good to have. Also, the fact that they decided to go an extra step and paint this silver instead of gray and this gold instead of yellow, it's just, it adds to the aesthetics of this. This is really, really, really fun to look at and display. Also, the green eye and everything right here. And if you notice, the teeth are painted, or the teeth are picked out in silver rather than white. So I think that is also a very nice touch. They didn't have to go that way. They didn't have to do all that, but they did. So that's awesome. That's very cool that they did that. And hold on, let me so you can see this better. Look at this. Look at the sheen on the silver and the gold. It looks so good. It has that extra sheen on it, so that's amazing. And it actually looks like a knight, you know, Dino knight. So I like that. That is very cool. There really isn't much to talk about this. This is just a regular, your average wrist changer. Let me show how big this is for comparison. We'll bring in the Ryusoulger Morpher, just to show you how big this is compared to the Ryusoulger Morpher. Pretty short because it's worn on your wrist. So it's worn on your wrist, so it doesn't have to be that big. So there you go. It is, however, pretty bulky. So just keep that in mind when shopping around for one of these. It is pretty bulky. But again, for cosplaying and for wearing this around and playing around with this, this is super fun. I highly recommend you get this. This is really fun toy. And again, it comes with different Ranger keys as well. You just slide the Ranger key in there, and there you go. You're a completely different Ranger. You're the Red Ranger. You pull this out, grab the blue one, insert that, and you're the Blue Ranger. So I like that. I really like that, because they're going back to the whole Ryusoulger key thing. I'm a big fan of it, even though I'm sure not a lot of people are, but I am. I like this. And the cool thing is that these keys double up as a Megazord as well. So I like that. That's cool. Double playability. But yes, that basically covers that. Let me prop this up here so you guys can see better. There you go. So, again, final thoughts. I recommend this because it's a new season. It's a new Morpher, and this is not for everybody because it's bulky, but it gets the job done. It looks really good, and I mean, these little Ranger keys, they're super fun to play with. Even if you don't have the Morpher, you know, you could collect these and have your little sets of Ranger keys. But, you know, in order to actually have this line complete and have fun with it, you need the Morpher. You definitely need the Morpher. So. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically all I got to say about that. So there's my review of Ryusoulger Changer, or the Dino Fury Morpher as it is known in America, with the little Ranger key. And this King Vita saying, laters.